another brow tutorial. Gonna need some concealer, 2 angle brushes, and a Sigma flat brush. Well, a flat brush of whatever kind you want. Then we got a spoolie, brown eyeshadow, and some brown brow gel. This is the concealer I will be using. It's LA Girls Pro Concealer. It's $2.99 at hair stores. This is a flat brush. You can see it's flat at the top. Then there's 2 angle brushes. I'm going to use one for my powder and one for my brow gel. Then this is a spoolie. This is my brow gels by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. You can use Dipbrow from MAC, or you can buy the Anastasia from Ulta. This is a brown eyeshadow, it's a really dark brown eyeshadow. It's called Embark by MAC. Then this is my eyeshadow primer, but I am going to use this on my brows. I want my brows to stay on a whole lot longer, and I don't want them to look shiny. So I am going to prime my brows. Then I am going to see where I want my eyeshadow to go. And I wanted to go in the lining of my actual brows. Yes, I have a few hairs. They're not really connected, but that's okay. So I am just tracing my hairs, and I am dragging the color upwards from that eyeshadow just to make sure that there are no streaking or lines in my brows. So just pull that color upwards, or if it's, you know, in the direction of your hair, pull it backwards, but the beginning of my brows go upwards. So I want to drag that color upwards. And I'm dragging the eyeshadow through my brows just like pinching your brows. Now I am going to make a tail, because I really don't have a tail on that brow. And I'm just going in the direction of the way my hairs go or flow. Pulling some more color through my brows. I really don't go too much into the eyeshadow, but this is what it looks like. You can stop right there if you like, because it'll still look natural. Now I'm using my brow gel by Anastasia, and I'm going to trace the tail end of my brow, making sure that I don't go outside of what I've already mapped out. Making my little tail, tracing out the top of my brow, and I'm filling in as much as possible. Don't use too much product. You don't want your brows to look heavy. Just tracing and filling in at the same time. Tracing the top of my brow. Make sure you go back into your brows, because you don't want them to look all sparse. You don't want them to look like they're streaked and just fake. And it should look just about like that. I'm going to trace a little bit at the beginning of my brow, but you don't have to. I just want to add just a little bit more color to the beginning of my brows. Now you can tell that my brow doesn't go to the middle of my forehead, which a lot of people's does. I mean, they be like mad and, you know, looking crazy, and they're touching. So the beginning of your brow should be right about here. And then the arch of your brow should be about right there. And then there's the end of your brow. Now I'm going to use that flat brush, and I'm going to use my concealer, and I am going to over define my brows just by tracing it. I'm going to trace the brow. I'm going to get as close as I can to where I've lined it at, and I'm going to drag the color downwards and out, because we don't want to see a harsh line, or we don't want to really see the concealer. So I'm just going to make sure that I drag it away from the actual brow. Just keep defining, adding little product as possible. Don't use too much. You don't want to use too much concealer if you don't have to. But you guys, this concealer is at the hair store on the south side. They have just about all the colors, or you can buy it from iKate House or Lady Moss, beauty.com, a whole bunch of sites. But it's really at hair stores. It's like $1.99 or $2.99. Then I'm going to pat that concealer into my skin, and I'm going to bring it down with my fingers at the same time, because I don't want that concealer to be seen. Then I'm going to use my spoolie, and I'm going to brush up the beginning of my hair, because that's the direction of how they grow. If yours go backwards towards your hairline, you definitely can drag those that spoolie, you know, towards your hair. And they should look just about like that, you guys. And remember, your brows are sisters, not twins. They're not gonna completely look alike. Just make sure that you know, do them as best as you can. And this is what they look like with eyeshadow on and stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you thumbs up and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Bye.